game players, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good match. Even though most guys I've dated, I mean Aquarius. Because in the beginning I'm like, oh okay, let's just be friends, and then it ends up being more, and I'm like, how did I get into this again? But Aquarius, we kind of like. Hi everyone, welcome back to the light time. My name is Hallie, so grateful to have you all. So I've just been doing these fun videos, not to be taken too seriously, about, you know, different situations and astrology fun. And something that I've really been enjoying is these Aquarius videos, because I feel like I'm kind of the Aquarius whisperer, you know, in different situations. Because my son is an Aquarius, I feel like we are definitely the most misunderstood sign, and a lot of people just don't get us. So this is just a fun video, astrology video. So I want to talk about who I think the best match is, because I was having a conversation with a colleague the other day, and I was having a conversation, we were just talking about, you know, who we think the best match for Aquarius is, because I was saying that I found this Sagittarius guy very interesting and funny, and you know, I think the best match for me, I always say this, I think my match is definitely a Sagittarius guy, and I never used to until I dated a Sagittarius guy before, and I just find them to be very funny. And you know, it's because I think Aquarius was so uptight sometimes I take myself too seriously. I know this about myself, and they can just come in and just be like, tell a joke, and you're like, wait, what just what just happened? You know, so I definitely think Sagittarius is personally for me the best, even though I have no predominant fire in my chart. I think a fire sign for Aquarius particularly is the best choice, because we need people to keep us like upbeat, you know. If it's an Aries, I think that's great too. Not for me, but also a Leo too, because fire signs are very action driven, and we sometimes get way too much in our head that we need somebody to be more action oriented. So what I really love about when I was with a Sagittarius, I felt like, just like I said, they're very fun. The guys to me are very fun. I don't, friendship wise, I'm not, even though I feel like Sagittarius females, feminine energy can be fun, there's a shadow side to it that I don't do very fondly with. Also, I have just really loved, I feel like I can even at work, the people that I laugh with the most are definitely Sagittarius guys, and like I said, they just don't take themselves so seriously. They're like you know, clown-esque, and we need that, because even though under the clown there's like a lot of deep thinking, philosophical thoughts that we need too. I would say the second best choice is Gemini, because they have a similar playfulness about them that we definitely need, because it lightens us up, because we're actually very funny. When you get to know Aquarius, we are very funny people. We just hide it very well. We hide it a lot, and only for people that we consider close to us. We won't joke around with you if you're just like a stranger to us. We're not gonna, which Sagittarius and Geminis tend to do. That's just my personal. I was also saying this in a Johnny Depp video, but I feel like, because he's a Gemini, I feel like I've had great experiences with Geminis as a whole, because I can be honest with Geminis and they won't take it. They'll love that. They'll love that you shared something honest with them. Aquarius men and I have not connected like that, because I don't know, I don't like people disappearing on me. I don't like to play games, and I feel like Aquarius men can be very game players, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good match. Even though most guys I've dated, I mean Aquarius. Because in the beginning I'm like, oh okay, let's just be friends, and then it ends up being more, and I'm like, how did I get into this again? But Aquarius, we kind of like the friendship route to a relationship. Somebody comes up to me and they're like, I'm interested in you, I want to be with you. I'm like, I'm not interested, I'm sorry. I think that's the kind of Scorpio route, and I think that's why a lot of Scorpios and Aquarius, I don't think it's a great match. To me, that's not a great match, because they come in like with a contract, like, okay, we're gonna be together, and we're like, we love our freedom, Sun and Aquarius. And my Venus is in Aquarius, and my Venus is in Aquarius. I have a lot of Aquarius. I can definitely relate to being Aquarius. So somebody comes up to me and they're like, okay, we're gonna be together forever, has a contract ready. I'm like, no, I'm not. You're not gonna oblige me to stay with you for the rest of my life. It's just not gonna happen. But if it's fun, if it's playful, then we're like, okay, I can see myself in this for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be fun. No drama, no jealousy. If you're gonna be jealous, I understand. Everybody gets jealous, but don't show it. We don't like that. We don't like people that show their jealousy, because we think it's a sign of immaturity and a sign of you not being able to hold your emotions. And Aquarius, one of the most attractive qualities about somebody is if you can handle your emotions. We love that. If you're a big mess and you're like over emotional, and no, it's a complete turn off. I will literally, and this is so terrible, but I can be very into somebody and they show me that like over emotional, not like confide things, but the immaturity of emotions, I will completely turn off. I will never be interested again, and once we've fallen out, like once we're done, Sun Aquarius, we are done. For me, the worst combination for relationships is Libra, which is very interesting because they often say we're compatible, but I think it's because I have a lot of Earth in my chart. I've not had good experiences with Libra and Capricorn. Those are the two signs I would not date again. Capricorn, like I said, Sun and Aquarius, we love our freedom. I feel like Capricorn sometimes want to like stifle us and like have us only be for them. In fact, I think the best match for Capricorn is Scorpio. I always say this. And I think, I said Capricorn, Libra. I just find Libras to be very flaky. I never know where you stand. Also with Pisces too, I don't like wishy-washy people. Like, you need to have direction and know where you're going in life. Because I can't do the one day you're in, one day you're out. In fact, Aquarius men are like that, and I think that's why as soon as people start doing that, I cut them out. Like, you need to have, if you're interested, be interested, show proper interest, be loyal. Loyalty to Aquarius is so big. We will be loyal till the rest of our lives, and I don't mean just loyal in relationships, like romantic ones, and never cheat. Well, Aquarius guys have a tendency to cheat that I've seen. I haven't been cheated on by an Aquarius, but I've definitely seen my Aquarius guy friends cheat, and I've just been like, oh my gosh. They'll like make up a story of victimhood in their head, and they'll cheat. I've seen it a lot. So, all in all, I think Aquarius, Sun and Aquarius, especially women, Sagittarius guys are the best choice for us if you are into guys. But I don't know if necessarily female Sagittarius and Aquarius would do well. I don't know, because energetically that is also energetic. One is feminine, one is masculine. But I do know that what Aquarius find the most attractive, somebody that's fun, somebody that's outgoing, somebody that doesn't take themselves seriously, and somebody that has a hard work ethic and who is a thinker too, but doesn't take life too seriously. Like, that is our ultimate person. That's what I often think. I always say this. I strongly believe my match, wherever he is, is a Sagittarius guy. So I would love to have to say. Please comment. Please be respectful, guys, because I know sometimes these stories can bring out like things from the past. And even like I said, my exes that are Sagittarius, I think of them so fondly, and I have no animosity. I wish them well. even though there've been moments throughout, you know, after I've broken up with them, I'd be angry. But I've never had like a situation that I've had with a Capricorn or Libra, where I've been like, oh my gosh, they did me so wrong. I've never been done wrong by Sagittarius in a relationship ever. And it's just always ended like, not necessarily on good terms, but with them we still wish each other well, you know. So yeah, that's what I have for you. I love you all. Take care.